meeting or lecture with through screen like us right now, right? So how would we increase interaction? Okay, ensuring that our student will ask questions, ensuring our students will discuss the topic among each other. So that's, I think, the main point or the major things that you can do through VoiceThread. Okay. So before that, I would like to ask, okay, please, if you can, go to this Mentimeter, okay, go to menti.com, sorry, and use the code, or you can use your mobile phone and scan the QR code, or I will share in the chat space the link. Okay, so what is actually your expectation from this webinar? And hopefully, okay, it is the same or maybe similar to what I'm going to share with you today. Okay, so let me stop sharing my slide and go to Mentimeter. Okay. Okay, better interaction with students. Okay, good. More interaction. Yes. I'm sure you can increase the interaction, okay? Able to use new technology to improve online teaching. Yes, it is an online tool. I believe it is easy to use, okay? Able to use VoiceThread, gaining skill and tool. Yes, to encourage effective verbal discussion in class. Yes, it is verbal because through VoiceThread, the comments will be in audio form, okay? So verbally. Improve the teaching and learning process through the new, yes, hopefully, inshallah, new knowledge and how technically can apply it. Okay, ways to make online learning fun, interactive and engaging. Yes, I will share my students feedback on using VoiceThread. Okay, I hope to learn how to conduct a more interactive teaching session. Yes, hopefully you can. Okay, learn some new techniques. Yes. Okay, added value to teaching and process. Okay, to introduce new thing in teaching portfolio. Okay, so inshallah, I think your expectation is what I'm going to share with you today. Okay, not only that, I will show you what is VoiceThread and how to do it, but also some examples on how I use it in my class. Okay, so thank you so much for the response. I really appreciate it. So let's go back to our slide. Okay, so let me stop sharing and share my slide back. Okay, so the topics that we will cover today, a brief, really brief introduction to VoiceThread. Okay, I will show you how to create a VoiceThread. Okay, I will have like a sort of tutorial session where you can follow me and we do it together. Okay, so by the end of this course or by the end of this webinar, sorry, you will have a VoiceThread. Okay, so hopefully we can do this together. That's why in the email, I asked if you could have your PowerPoint slide in PDF or in just PowerPoint format. Okay, so hopefully we can do this together. Okay, and then part 2 will be some ideas and examples of applying VoiceThread. Okay, the ideas is from VoiceThread. Okay, but the examples will be from what I've been doing in my courses. Okay, so what's next? So VoiceThread can have a research opportunity. where you can collect data after you have applied VoiceThread. So I will share with you that as well. Okay, so let's go. So the learning outcome, okay, hopefully by the end of this webinar, you should be able to create your own VoiceThread and apply it in your course. Okay, and with this, I hope that you can increase the interaction, engagement, and performance of your students. Okay. So first, the introduction. So what is VoiceThread? Okay. It's actually a multimedia slideshow. Okay, it can contain documents, images, video, um, uh, multimedia, so different types of media. Okay, so that's why it's called multimedia. Okay, it can contain video, audio. Okay, and then it is an interactive learning tool because students, okay, or users can leave video comments, audio comments, text comments. Okay, that's why it is interactive. In my point of view. Okay, and then it is a cloud application where no software that you need to install. Okay, so why do we use VoiceThread? Okay, the first thing, okay, I believe that it is easy to use because it's a cloud application. Okay, so you don't have to install any software, right? So it will save your it will save your storage also, right? Okay, and then you can access it anytime and anyway. Well, it's a cloud application, right? You can or users can leave comments in 5 ways. Okay, I will share with you what are the 5 ways. Okay, ABC referring to the text. You can type your comments using you can type your comments, okay, and then you can record or you can provide comments by phone. Okay, you can dial, and then you can record your comments using your mic. Okay, and then you can record your comments or give a comments through video, and then you can also upload your comments, which can be audio and video. Okay, and while you are giving or providing the comments, you can use Doodle Tool. So for example, if your students need wants to ask a question, maybe a specific referring to something, they can use the Doodle tool and point at that questions or concerns while giving the comments. So the comments can be questions also. Okay, and then after your students provide comment, you can click at that comment and reply to the comments for interaction and discussion. Okay, so I hope that this shows you why you can use VoiceThread. Okay, but okay, the downside of the free version, okay, I'm using the free version. Okay, so it's I would say that the main downside would be the number of voice threads that you can create. So only 5. Okay, you cannot create groups. Okay, unfortunately you cannot share securely, but if we embed our voice thread on eLearn, I don't think that this would be a problem. Okay, okay, and then the slides the maximum number of slides would be 50. Okay, so can you follow me? Everything okay as of this current slide? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
So if you have any questions, you can ask, okay? Okay, good. You can unmute yourself to ask, or you can type in the chat space, okay? So, okay, thank you. Oops. Okay, so how to part one. Okay, let us look into how to create a voice thread. Okay. Okay, I have listed several steps to create voice thread. Okay, the first one, of course, register an account. You can use your USM account, you can use your personal account, it's up to you. But if you are using it for your courses, I would suggest maybe use USM account, because when your students comment or reply to comment, you will get notification in your USM account. So I think it will be easier. But if you can just off the notification if it's too much for you, okay? And then the second step would be create and upload media. So the media can be PowerPoint, can be PDF, or can be images if you want your students to discuss some images, okay? Then the third step will be leave comments, okay? You can leave comments in 5 ways, okay? Like I've said before, right? You while leaving in this section, in this step, leave comments is actually you present the content, okay? Like you are recording your lecture, okay? So, and then you can share. The fourth step would be sharing the voice thread with students. There are 3 ways I will share with you later, okay? So as you can see, this is 4 easy, and I think it is quick to apply, okay? Okay, first, you can go to voicethread.com and register an account. Okay, normally this a common step. Okay, okay, put your first name, last name, email, re-enter email and all. Okay, password and all. And I'm not a robot, but this time I'm sure that it will go through, okay? Not like the AstraZeneca vaccine, right? Okay. So when you click register, it will go through. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. So first step done. You now have an account. Okay. And then when you access your account, the second step would be create and the address again. Okay, sure. Sorry. So you can go to voicethread.com. Okay. Let me. Okay, Dato. Okay, can we move forward? Okay, thank you. So after registering, okay, thank you. Okay, then the second step would be create to upload your media. Okay, you can click create, and then this will show you can add media. Okay, click add media. Okay, or you can drop your files here. Okay, choose your media. Okay, you can choose it from my computer or media sources, audio recording, webcam photo, okay, webcam video. You can directly record yourself here, or you can share a URL. Okay, your media can be based on this type of sources. Okay, and then if you have your PowerPoint slide, or if you have it in PDF form, you can click my computer. Okay. And while you can click, okay, you can click my computer and choose, of course, your slide, okay, in PowerPoint form or PDF form, okay. While VoiceThread is processing, okay, you can see here, right? This is processing, okay. While VoiceThread is processing, okay, you can add your VoiceThread title, or you can, if you have time, you can have the description and also text, okay, and then you can click save, okay. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Sufyan, thank you for sharing. Oops. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, and then you can, if you want to add more slides or other materials, you can click add media, okay, and then you can click comment to leave comments or present your lecture, okay. It's actually you will record your lecture, okay, by clicking comment, okay. So when you click comment, this will show in VoiceThread. So you need to click this icon here. It's a plus icon. Can you see it, everyone? Can you see it? It's like a plus or bubble icon, right? Okay, so you need to click this icon, okay, and then this will show up the 5 ways to leave comments, okay. So the first one, you can type your comment, okay, you can have a text comments by typing, okay. So if you have already a script, right, if you have a script for your online lecture, then you can just click this ABC and just copy and paste it here, right? And then we have the audio comments through phone, which I think, yes, okay. Yeah, it will be processing, maybe it will took a little while, but not long, okay. Okay, sorry, I'm just responding to the statement in the chat space, okay. So for the audio comments through phone, maybe we will not use this maybe we will not use this, okay. I think we will use this more, right? Recording audio comments through mic. But if you are really a good presenter and you have the confidence, I think you would provide video comments through webcam. Well, some students would prefer video comments by their lecturers, right? Because they want to see you in the presentation. So it's up to you. It's up to your preferences. It's up to your students, actually. You can ask your student what their preferences are, but it's up to you, okay? So I honestly, maybe the first slide, the first cover slide, yes, I would use the video comments, right? But later, maybe not. So it's up to you, okay? And then you can also, the fifth one, okay? You can also record your audio or video comments and then upload the file to VoiceThread, okay? But I think it will be easier if you already have if you just record your audio or video comments on VoiceThread. I think that will be easier. Okay. Okay, so we are done with step 3. Okay. So now we have recorded our comments or our audio comments in our VoiceThread. Okay, now we are ready to share our VoiceThread with students. So you can click this share button, right? Okay, and then there are 3 ways to share. The first one through link, okay, normal. The second one, you can copy and paste an embedded code for eLearn, or you want them to access your VoiceThread through your blog or through your website, then you can use this, okay? And the third one would be you can post it on social media, okay? But remember, if you post it on social media, that means if the Facebook, for example, is open, then I think anyone can comment on that on the VoiceThread. But all users need to register with VoiceThread. Why? Because of the privacy and security concern. Okay. That's why I would strongly suggest that you share your VoiceThread with your students through link. Maybe share it on your eLearn, or maybe through your group course WhatsApp or Telegram. Or I think it will be better if you can just embed the VoiceThread on eLearn. Okay, but remember, your students still need to register for security and privacy concern. So you just need to remind your students to register first, or when they click the VoiceThread, they will be prompted to register first in order to leave comments. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, so the first one, the link. Okay, you can just copy the link. Okay, I think you can choose if users or other people can comment or just view. Okay, so if you want your students to just view it, you can. But the purpose of using VoiceThread is to increase interaction, discussion, engagement. So of course, your students, of course, you want them to be able to comment, right? Okay. So that's why we are ticking or checking that comment box, right? Okay. So the second one would be the embed code. So you can just copy this and put it on your eLearn. Okay, the size, you might want to adjust the size, because on eLearn, I think the size would be too big, if I'm not mistaken, if you put this size on eLearn. So you need to adjust the size. Okay. And then the third one would be posting on social media, but it will be only on Facebook or Twitter. Okay, maybe you are using Facebook, for example, for your group. I know one of my colleague at PTPM, she created a Facebook group uh, for her course. Okay, she likes to use Facebook because she knows that her students likes to use Facebook, right? So that's why she is using Facebook for her course. Okay, so okay, so it's only 3 minutes to 10. Do you want a break now, or can we move further with the follow me? We do it together. or do you want a break? Because it's just like 30 minutes towards in this webinar. Anyone? Move together. Okay, let's go. Okay, good. Thank you so much for the response. So, yeah, Dr. Chow sudah break. Okay, so okay, let's go. So I will stop sharing my slide. Okay. So let's go to VoiceThread. I think Dr. Sufyan, right? Dr. Sufyan. I think, yeah. So he shared the VoiceThread link. Okay, you can go there. Okay, thank you so much. You can go to VoiceThread. Okay, and register. Okay. Okay, thank you. So you can go to voicethread.com. Okay. Stop this. And register. Okay, Dr. Chow. What? The brand, Maybe someone, maybe there will be some that are fasting today. So happy fasting. Okay. So everyone, have you opened VoiceThread? Okay. Yes, thank you. You can use the reaction button down there. Thumbs up. Okay, thank you so much. So, okay, can you please register your VoiceThread account? Because I already have my account, so I'm going to sign in with my email. Okay, done. Okay, good. So, okay, so do you see the create the taskbar there, the create button? Stop sharing. Okay, okay, sorry. Yes. So can you click that? Okay, good. So I think you can click that and upload your. Okay. I think you can create, you can choose my computer, okay, to upload your lecture slides in PowerPoint or PDF. Okay. Anyone done with that? Hi, from Mona. From Mona, are you here? Oh, sorry. Okay, done. Dr. Hicham. Alamak, ada problem with validation. Maybe you need to from Mona. Thank you for menyebut. Alamak, ada problem with validation. Maybe you need to validate your account email address or something. I'm not sure. Okay, Dr. Lee Hui Ling, you are done with uploading your media on VoiceThread, is it? Yes, good. So I think before I think there's another person, I think. Yeah, okay, yeah. Dr. Lee Hui Ling already uploaded the media. With validation, is it because your email address? You just sign in despite the validation. Okay, thank you, Dr. Faizatul Arba'iyah. I got the same problem just now. Okay, so according to Dr. Faizatul, you can just sign in despite the validation. Sorry, I'm not doing this together with you because I have my account already. So what is the maximum number of slide? It's 50. If I'm not mistaken, it's 50. Okay, so unfortunately, if you have more than that, sorry, you cannot upload. Maybe you have 2 Voicethread then. Okay, so then once you click one more time, it will say you already registered and you can log in straight away. Alamak, sorry, Dr. Faizatul, slides more than 50. Alamak, maybe you can revise maybe for this practice, okay, for this first time, you can choose a topic that have less than 50 slides, okay, for the purpose of this webinar, okay. So if you have uploaded your slide, okay, and then you can enter the title, right? And then you can click add media if you have more or other materials. But if you already reached the 50, of course you cannot, okay? And then you can click comment. Okay, now have everyone uploaded their media? Okay, have you uploaded your media? Is everything okay? Yep. Okay, good. Thank you so much for responding. Okay, so now I would not yet. Okay, come on, Dr. Wan Hasma, come on. So for those tengah pendekkan slides, okay. So, okay, for those that have uploaded your media, okay, you can click comment and start recording your audio, still processing. Okay, you will be there. It will be processed. Okay, tenang, tenang. Okay, so for those that have uploaded your media, you can start commenting. Okay, okay, still processing. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, hang in there. So for those that have uploaded your media, I think you can start, okay, by clicking the icon, okay, and start commenting, okay. So I would suggest that you use the audio comments through mic or the video comments through webcam. So it's up to your preferences, okay? Or maybe later you can use the text comments by typing so that your students can read what are your comments, okay? Okay. Notice my slides font is not in the proper format. Lari dah. I don't know. Maybe okay, sorry about that, Dr. Lee Hui Ling. Um I've never received that I've never received that problem, okay? So I don't know. Sorry about that. I don't think that I can answer that question. Maybe you are using other kinds of phone, maybe? Sorry, Dr. Lee Hui Ling. Because I'm using the sometimes I'm using Times New Roman or Open Sans, so I don't think that I have problem with that. Okay. I use PowerPoint widescreen, but now in the uploaded file nampak macam square off je ni. Okay, let me check. Stop sharing. Yeah, okay, I will share my slide, okay? Share. Okay, there's a question there. Some words are hidden. Okay, sorry about that, but I didn't experience that before. Okay, maybe the voice rate is lagging or something. Yeah, I think okay, when you start commenting, it will display the full slide. Okay, so thank you so much, Prof Mona, for responding. Wow, some part of the slide disappear. Part of the slide disappear. Is it referring to Dr. Faizatul? Is it referring to the content of the slide or the slides? Maybe some of the slide disappear or some part. Okay. Maybe you need to wait a little while. Yes.
Yes, Assalamualaikum Dr. Nurul. Dr. Faizatul
Waalaikumsalam.
here. So
Yes.
memang macam nampak dekat ni dia nampak macam square off. Lepas tu some of the words apa tu berlapis and then some of them are missing. So I think I follow Prof punya suggest kot kita saya tengok kat komen macam ni. Nak komen kat mana?
Okay.
Nak tekan button mana?
Dekat bawah tu. Kat
Okay,
bawah tu
agak
you
ada
need
plus
to
button.
yeah, the bubble plus button. Jumpa tak? You need to macam apa ni move your ni kan cursor to the center of the slide.
Okay.
Okay, thank you Dr. Nick Norma. It looks okay now when we click on comment. My slides are all okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Nur Fazila, for sharing. So, Dr. Faizatul, did you find your how to comment?
No, not yet. Bawah
Yeah.
sekali kan? Bawah sekali.
Yes, like this.
It's still it's Mac friendly juga ke this VT?
Apa macam mana?
It's
Sorry?
Mac. I'm using Mac, iMac. Is compatible kan?
Yes, compatible. It should
Okay.
be
Should
because
be, right?
we only access it through Google Chrome or our internet. We don't have
Oh, Google
we don't need
Chrome.
to uh to install any software.
I'm using Safari. Takut dia tak because I cannot find the bubble button kat bawah ni. Maybe I should try Chrome.
I think there's no problem of using Safari too, but yeah, maybe you need to try other maybe you need to try through Google Chrome. Okay?
Dr. Nurul?
Yes.
Dr. Nurul, I
Yes,
think she's
Prof.
not in the slides yet. She is at the display of when she uploaded. Once you upload, memang kita nampak
Okay.
all the
You need to click.
thumbnail. So bila tak ada thumbnail, memang dia akan crop. So you
Okay.
have to go at the top. Belum lagi apa-apa lagi. Masih kena komen, bukan masih dalam bubble lagi. She has not gone to the bubble. That's why she doesn't see the bubble.
So
Sebelum
you
ni
need
lagi.
Boleh ulang, Prof. Sorry.
Tak, maknanya she has not commented on anything just yet. So when
Yes.
we upload, it will
Uh-huh.
display all the thumbnail. So when you
Uh-huh.
are at the thumbnail, of course it will crop. So you
Yes.
have to start adding your what do you call it, your comments or your audio or whatnot.
Yes.
And then barulah bila add media kat sini kan.
Yeah.
Then bila dah add media tu barulah dia akan keluarkan the main slides.
Yep.
Itu I don't think she's there yet. I'm not sure.
So, yeah, you need
So,
to click the comment here.
Yang
okay,
komen tu.
alright.
Yeah, number 2, comment.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you. So Datuk Farhan said, I have tried the video comment. Seems there is lag between video and voice. Maybe there's problem with the internet connection, or maybe VoiceThread is having a problem, because my student have tried video comments and we don't face any problem on that. Okay. Sorry ya, Datuk. Video and voice not a problem with mine. Okay, thank you for sharing, Dr. Haslina. So as you can see, I'm sharing my Google Chrome, my VoiceThread. Okay, see, as you can see there, it is still processing, right? So anyone have so I think that the lecturers that have been commenting video and voice not a problem with mine, right? So you have created your voice, right? And I know you need to record your voice comment or video comment on each slide, just like you need to record your voice comment on PowerPoint, right? Nak buat voice over, tapi kalau buka mic nanti ganggu sesi ni pula. Okay. Maybe I think you can. Okay, Dr. Muhammad Huzaimi, I think you can. You just do not need to open your mic for your WebEx. Yeah, do not open your mic for your WebEx. You can use your mic, but do not open on WebEx. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, you can. Right? So after you have uploaded your voice your media on VoiceThread, then commented. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes, we need to. Yes, I will share on how we can do this. What is that cover art for? It will be the thumbnail. Actually, the thumbnail for your VoiceThread. Okay. Here, for example, here. Okay. Can you see my VoiceThread? Yes. Okay. Good. Nak record for the full lecture ke, or just sample one slide? I think you can just sample one slide. Okay. For the purpose of this webinar, you can just maybe try recording your audio and then recording your video. So just like a hands-on trying the VoiceThread for now. Later, you can record the full lecture if you want to. Okay, but if you have your VoiceThread already, you can click the plus bubble button here. Okay. Okay. So and then you can try typing your comments. You can try recording your voice through audio, or you can record your comments through webcam. Okay? Yes, the share link is for the whole slides. So if you done with your if you are done with your VoiceThread, you have uploaded the comments for all slides, you can share or embed the code, okay, on your eLearn, or you can share the link, of course, okay? So everyone, are you okay? Everyone okay? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, good. Feeling good? So each slide kena bagi komen, right? Yes. I know what is the advantage of this voice thread. Okay, I know what is the advantage of this voice thread over the PowerPoint where you can also record your voice. Because now, okay, when you share the link or embed this in your eLearn, now your student can ask any questions or at any time on VoiceThread. Okay. I will show you this. Okay. So I believe that on PowerPoint, okay, you cannot not you, but your students, okay, cannot will not have, I think, the opportunity to ask questions where they want to. Yes, of course, they can ask you through email, WhatsApp later after they have seen your pre-recorded PowerPoint lecture, right? But on VoiceThread, they can access your VoiceThread and ask any time on the timeline. Okay? That's why that's what the advantage of using this VoiceThread. Okay? So I will show you an example, okay? Let me see. This one. Can you see my slide? Hey, can you see my VoiceThread? Okay, good. So as you can see here, this is my student asking, okay? Wu Pamela, right? So she asked something here, okay? And then I reply here. Okay, can you see this? So this is what I think the difference from using pre-recorded PowerPoint slides. Okay, so let me go to the next slide. Okay, so now again my student asks, and then there are several comments here because I asked them in this slide. Okay, I purposely asked my student, okay, please briefly share a topic that you like or dislike, okay, by leaving a comment on this slide. So this is how I ensure that my students provide comments. Okay. So I think there are. So here.
Hello, Doctor. This is Becca speaking. And about today's attendance,
Okay.
I just want to talk something about.
Can you hear my students providing video comments? Right? So this is my student from China, okay? For your information, okay, I only have seven. Is it seven? Yes, 7 students because this is the special February intake for Master in Instructional Multimedia program. So I only have 7 students, but 6 are from China, okay? One is from Egypt. So an international class, okay? But I do have two PhD students auditing the course. One Malaysian, but one is from the USA. So, but currently residing in Thailand. So, as you can see,
Needs assessment.
okay.
We all know that needs assessment is very important in the instruction design, and we often call that it is a part of the front end analysis in the whole process, right? And also, I think the needs assessment it just had a big duty to determine the problems are and also how to find the problems and find the need and
Okay. Okay, everyone, can you hear my student, right? You can hear, right? So I think this is an example of how your students can ask through video comments. Okay. So let me share other. So this is a discussion activity. Okay. Oops. So this is another example, okay? Oh yeah. So if you have 100 students, okay, hundreds and hundreds of students, you will get more comments, of course, right? So if you have this, can we change our video background like virtual background? You can try, but I think you cannot do that. Okay, I don't think that you can do that. Okay, thank you for asking. Okay, so if you want your students to ask, you can use this example. Okay, and then here I have asked. Yes, sorry, I didn't mention it earlier. Okay, VoiceThread is used for asynchronous or asynchronous type of online learning. Okay, it is not synchronous or live. It is not live session. Okay. Of course, if you want to do a live session, you can use other tool, but this VoiceThread tool is used for asynchronous type of learning. Okay. So if you couldn't make it for your WebEx or online face-to-face lecture, you can use this VoiceThread. Okay, you can pre-recorded it. Yes, Promona, thank you. Of course, you can use it for your micro credential. Of course, yeah. Thank you, Promona. So let me check. Okay. So there's question there. How would we know that a comment has been left in the thread by our student? So first, your student will need to have their own account. Okay. Second one, you will have emails notification. Okay. When you receive comments. Am I answering your question, Dr. Nazri? Okay. Oh, yes, yes. Thank you, Dr. Faradina. Email notification. Yeah. Why do you think VoiceThread is still a good choice? Can you suggest any other similar apps that does the job maybe better? Well, for me, I think VoiceThread is a good choice because it's quick and easy. As you can see, we have I believe you have created your own VoiceThread in a mere 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but of course it will take longer to record your voice or video comments on all slides. Can you suggest any other similar apps? Well, unfortunately, I'm not using other apps. I'm using VoiceThread, but of course, as you all know, there is Panopto, okay, on our eLearn. So I think that's a similar kind of apps or platform for you to use, and it is available on eLearn. Okay, the Panopto is on our eLearn, so you might as well use it. But of course, you still need to learn on how to use it. Okay, I'm using VoiceThread because I've been using it way before Panopto was in eLearn. That's why I'm still using VoiceThread until now, because I think it is quick and easy. Okay. Do our students also have the VoiceThread accounts too? Yes, in order for your students to comment, okay, to leave comments, they need to register with VoiceThread, okay, for security and privacy concern. Okay. Yeah, Dato. Yeah, when you have hundreds of students, of course. But you can see examples, okay, from VoiceThreads. There are lots of comments on one slide. That's what makes it interesting. Okay. We must call them to respond. Well, you can prompt them by having this, for example, this type of slide. Okay, not recorded. Please show how we do this interactively in class. Not recorded. Okay, maybe that will be a different type of apps. Yeah, Dato. I think uh my suggestion would be you need to maybe ask them you have like slides of like this, like questions. You need to prompt them with questions, okay? And then maybe asking that this week the attendance would be asking questions. So they need to ask questions for their attendance, okay, for that day of lecture, for example. Okay. I have 2 classes, about 1 to 5 students. Yeah, that will be a lot. Can we change our video background? I don't think so, but you can try. Yes, asynchronous. Yes, thank you, Prof. Mona. Like my credential. Can students see each other's comments? Okay. Yes, they can see each other's comments. So any comments will be shown on the VoiceThread. Okay. So it's already 10:30 a.m. I know we have 1 hour more or left. So I think for the empathy, okay, of all for this online webinar, can we have 5 minutes break? Is it okay, everyone? 5 minutes break, okay? So we'll see you back 10:37. Okay? Thank you so much. So hello everyone, can you hear me? Can we start back? It's 10:37 already. Okay, good. Thank you for the response. Okay. So let me share back my slides. Okay. Okay. Just wait a little while. Oops. Why? Okay, good. Okay. Share PowerPoint. Okay. So welcome back. So now it is how to part 2. Okay. Some ideas and examples of applying VoiceThread. Okay. So the ideas is from, like I said before, the ideas is from VoiceThread, but the examples is what I am applying in my course. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so for ideas, you can access the blog from VoiceThread. Okay, as you can see, you can go to this voicethread.com/blog. Okay, so you can get some ideas to apply VoiceThread in your courses. Okay, you can click at the categories on the right hand side of the web page of VoiceThread blog. Okay, so for example, if you want to use VoiceThread for collaboration, you can click the collaboration tag. Okay, and see some idea, some example. Thank you so much, Dr. Husnaida, for sharing the link. Okay, in the chat space. Okay, so you can click collaboration tag. Okay, there's 19 posts on collaboration. Maybe you can get some ideas. Okay, to apply on how to apply VoiceThread in your course. Okay. You can use it for formative assessment. Okay, I did use VoiceThread for my formative assessment. Okay, discussion. You can use. You can also get some ideas from this tag, lesson ideas. Okay, you can click that and get some ideas on how to apply VoiceThread. Okay. There's, as you can see here, there is also a tag on game-based learning. Okay, when you click that, you can see some instructor use the Doodle tool, okay, to implement like a game-based learning type of VoiceThread. Okay, so you can go to this blog, okay, and get some ideas. Okay, so these are one example. Okay, I've shown you the VoiceThread. Okay, uh as I've mentioned before, it is for a synchronous lecture, right? It is not live, but but your students can ask questions or concerns anywhere, anytime on the slides, okay, on the timeline. Okay, and then, okay, after 2 or 3 days or 1 week, it depends on you. Okay, after you have posted your VoiceThread, your students have seen it and leave comments. Okay, their comments might be some statement, or it can be questions or concerns. You just need to click on that and reply, okay, and response, okay, to your students' questions or concern, okay. And then later, your students can click to your comment back and then reply again if they want to, okay. So this is another example of how I apply VoiceThread. Okay. I think the most important thing, not only on VoiceThread, but also online learning, is that the instruction needs to be clear. Okay. It needs to be clear enough for your students to understand and follow. Okay, this is an example of the instruction of how they need to use or to comment on VoiceThread. Okay, so remember, any type of task or assignment or discussion activity, the instruction needs to be clear. Okay, so this is just an example, and you can find similar example from the VoiceThread blog. Okay, you can access the VoiceThread blog and see some of or similar instructions, so you can follow that for your own course. Okay, everyone, okay? Everyone is still here? Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, okay, thank you. So so the first one I use VoiceThread for asynchronous lecture, right? The second one I use it for online discussion and assessment, where um I created the VoiceThread. Okay, I am the one that created the VoiceThread and upload the media where the students will need to provide comments. Okay. So the second example, okay, this is from my other course. We have about 80 students for this course. Okay. This is actually an undergrad course. Okay. I am co-teaching it with Dr. Siti Nazlin. So for this assignment, the students are the one that need to create the VoiceThread. So again, okay, the instruction needs to be clear. Okay, so they need to create a VoiceThread and answer several questions. Okay, so as you can see, we have some description on how they need to do it, and then they need to follow some steps. Okay, step 1, they need to prepare the PowerPoint slide, of course. All right, they need to upload the media, right? So step 2 is there. So whatever it is, the most or the main point is the instruction needs to be clear. Okay. So you can get more ideas and more examples from the VoiceThread blog. Okay. Actually, okay, you can have or you can get some ideas and examples also from journal articles, right? On how they implement VoiceThread. Okay, so now I would like to share what's next. If you have implemented VoiceThread in your course, you actually can collect data and do some research. Okay. So let me see. Oh, there is a question. Is there a limit on the duration of the voice comment reply? I'm not sure. I don't think there is. Okay. But sorry. I believe there is limited time limit, of course, right? I think it depends on the size, right? Of your when you record, there is a limit size of how long would you can you reply for voice comment. Okay. So students should register as well. Yes, Dr. Husnaida. Yes, students need to register in order to leave comments for security and privacy concern. Okay. Can you share with us on one slide of the student's assignment? I've showed you before, but I can show you again. Okay. So let me stop sharing this. Let me share my, okay. Oh, which one? Sorry, this is the one that the one that I created and the students need to discuss. Okay. Oh, the horror movie. Okay. About that, I don't have access to it because my what do you, the course coordinator have that access to the voice thread. Okay. Sorry about that, but later maybe I can show you. Okay, Dr. Azlina. Okay, sorry about that. So let me continue sharing my slide. Okay. Okay. So on VoiceThread, there is a page, okay, on VoiceThread research, okay, where you can access, of course, to get some ideas or and examples also on how you can apply VoiceThread in your course. Okay. So, oops. Okay. As you can see, when you go to this link, voicethread.com/research, there are already some categories there. You can see that there have been studies or research done using VoiceThread, okay, in higher education, K-12, high school, language learning, and professional development. Okay. Okay, and when you go to this web page, okay, the information VoiceThread have gathered all this information, and they also provided the link to the perspective research. Okay, so it is easy. So for example, if you want to use VoiceThread to give feedback, okay, in teaching speaking, so if you are teaching language learning, for example, okay, you can go to this journal article, or maybe this is proceedings, right? So maybe you can go to this article and see how they do it. Okay, on getting some ideas to apply it in your course. Or you might want to do a similar research. Okay, so it's up to you. Okay. So when you can also see that from Scopus, okay, when we search VoiceThread, there are 83 document results. Okay, so this also shows that you can conduct research on VoiceThread and maybe publish your research on VoiceThread. Okay. So just wants to share with you some example, okay, on about the title that have been done, the research that have been done on VoiceThread. Okay, the first one, as you can see, this is a really recent article, 2021. So they are using, I believe, okay, they are using team-based learning. Okay, maybe they are using VoiceThread for team-based learning, Of course, you need to read the abstract and then access the journal article to know more on how they use VoiceThread. So right now I'm just sharing some of the title. Okay. And then the next one, using VoiceThread to build a community of inquiry. Okay, so the community of inquiry, one of the community of inquiry concept or variables is actually social presence. So that's why they are using VoiceThread. Okay, so it is also a latest publication 2021. So RM to BSN is actually terms used in the USA, I think, referring to nursing. Okay. So here in 2020, there is a VoiceThread as a discussion platform, okay, to enhance student engagement. So if you are thinking that you want to enhance your students' engagement using VoiceThread, okay, you can go to this journal article and see how they do it. Hopefully they shared it in their journal article, okay. And then there is also manifesting creativity. So I don't know, maybe they are using VoiceThread as a supplement to do it. Okay. So it would be wonderful if we can help students' creativity too. Okay. And then the next topic is the next title is Case Studies in Instructional Design Education, Students' Communication Preferences During Online Discussion. So maybe this type of study is referring to using, so as you can see, VoiceThread, they have different ways of commenting, right? So maybe this study investigated how what are the students' preferences of leaving the comments? Is it through type? Is it through video or uh, audio? Okay, or maybe it's also the comparison between discussion on VoiceThread or on forum type Moodle on eLearn. So it depends. Okay, so but you can do that research too if you want to after you have implemented VoiceThread. Okay. So this is one of my students' feedback on the use of VoiceThread. Okay. This student, of course, is from China too. Okay. What do you think about using VoiceThread for asynchronous lecture? As I mentioned before, I have used it for asynchronous lecture. Okay. I personally, okay, would not advise to use VoiceThread like in all of your every week. Okay, no. I only use VoiceThread only for one of my lecture. Okay, during the 14 week, I only use VoiceThread for one lecture. Because one, of course, right, the downside of free version VoiceThread is only 5, but the main thing is I like to use different tool. Okay, or maybe some I will have like WebEx, face-to-face type of lecture, and then I will have 1 week on VoiceThread, and then I will have pre-recorded lecture using PowerPoint, or maybe pre-recorded lecture using Canva. You can also use Canva for your pre-recorded online lecture. So I like to use different types of approach for every week. I try to, because not only that we want students' attention and motivation, okay, not only to gain their attention and motivation, we also need to maintain, okay, sustain their attention and motivation. That's why we need to use different tool for every week. Okay, I would suggest that. Uh, okay, let me check. I think okay, Dato commented, my aspiration for VoiceThread is to transform our students from good keyboard warriors to great. Yes, yes, I think it can be done, but surely not. Yeah, you need to try it in order to know what's best, okay, for you and of course for your student. And I would suggest that after, okay, thank you Dato for the comment. After you have applied VoiceThread in your course, okay, or in your courses, you can ask their opinions and feedback by collecting like comments from them, like what I'm doing right now, like feedback on using VoiceThread. Okay, so you can use my question. Okay, it's you can just use my question. Just wondering, daripada segi effectiveness, what is the difference between VoiceThread and WhatsApp group? Sebab students can send in questions, comment using both voice and video. WhatsApp is something mereka selalu guna. I am just curious. Okay. So in my opinion, I think it will be easier for students to access your the topic that week, for example. Okay, they can access the slide on VoiceThread. Okay, they will hear your comments, they will hear your audio or video presentation, and then they can comment directly there. And then if they want to study back for their exam, final exam or quiz, for example, they can go back to VoiceThread and hear your presentation and their question again. Okay, I think it will be easier for them to refer back for study purposes or to understand. Okay, but on WhatsApp, okay, I think it might be not hard, but they might have some time to get the access back to their comments. Of course, I know on WhatsApp we can star the messages, right? So they can use that. But of course, in VoiceThread, they can leave the comment, video or audio. They have uh, different ways. But of course, again, WhatsApp, you can also leave voice comments, and then they can record their comments through voice. Okay, so again, you need to try if you want to. Okay, to use VoiceThread, and maybe ask your students preferences if they want to use VoiceThread or they want to use WhatsApp. Okay, so just try maybe for 1 week and see what their feedback is. Okay, thank you for asking, Dr. Faradina. Okay, thank you. So let me check. Okay, so after using VoiceThread, you can just use my question. I will share the lecture slide after this. Okay, thank you, Dr. Faradina. So there are also other questions that I have add on my Google form. Okay, I'm using Google form. What do you think about using VoiceThread for discussion? What do you like most about using it? Okay, what should be improved? Okay, we always need to ask our students what should be improved. Okay, not only for VoiceThread, of course, but of course our strategy. Okay, so any additional feedback, so you can use this question also if you are applying VoiceThread and wants to get some feedback. Okay, so I think okay, Dato, one question. When our students are listening to the video as a review session, if they want to comment or ask question, will it be prompted where he or she is listening? Yes. They will the timeline, okay, if they click that there, if they leave comments, it will show on the timeline. Okay? Oh, no. It will show on the timeline. So they can comment anyway, anytime on the timeline in our comment. Okay? Okay, Dato', thank you for asking. So it's only 11, but okay, thank you. So I'm reaching my one or two final slide. Okay. As I said, maybe okay. Using VoiceThread is quick and easy, so that's why I'm. It's only 11, but I have completed all the slides. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. So your thoughts. Okay. So are you going to apply to create? Of course, you have created. I believe you have created a voice thread. I know it is not complete. Okay, maybe if you have time later, or maybe you would like to have an asynchronous lecture where you can put it on eLearn, or you can share the link on group WhatsApp. So you can do it. Okay. So are you going to apply it in your class? So it's up to you. Okay. So how? Okay. Is it for asynchronous or asynchronous lecture? Is it for discussion purposes? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me check. Yes. A session with another person to understand the full feature. Okay, yeah, sure. You can ask CDAE to do that. Yes. Okay. So I will continue. So how? You need to think. Is it for a synchronous lecture? Is it for discussion? Is it for formative assessment, summative assessment? You need to think. Be creative. Okay. Oops. Okay. As an asynchronous, like I said before, as a discussion activity, it can be that assessment tool. So it's up to you. Okay, you need to get some ideas, some examples, learn from it, and then be creative. Okay, on how to do it. Can please show some example? Let me. Can please show example of assessment? Well, my okay, Dr. Nurul Farhana ya. So actually the example that I have shared is example of assessment. Okay? So the discussion activity is actually an assessment, sorry, an assessment using VoiceThread. Okay, that's why there are several phases that students need to do in order to complete the discussion, and it will be assessed. Okay, I will share the lecture slide after this, and you can see the instruction and get some ideas from the blog of course. Okay. Okay, Dr. Husnaida, with 5 VT limitations, yes, the free version. If we deleted all once, can we get back 5 new empty space? Yes, you can. Okay. Yes, you can get 5 new empty space. But when you delete your VoiceThread, you need to clear your dustbin. I think the you need to delete it completely. Okay, you can try. Okay, Dr. Faradina, for the comment section, if one student asks, the rest can see. Yes, and can follow up with subsequent questions, yes, they can. Okay? In comparison to Prezi Quick Extensio. So, this question, thank you, CDAE, okay? I would like to apologize because I did not use Prezi Quick or Extensio, okay? So I couldn't compare it. I'm not sure if Prezi can use can allow you to provide different ways of comments. I don't know. Okay. So I couldn't answer that. Sorry about that. But okay, this is my personal opinion. Okay, there are a lot of tools out there. You might want to try one or two, and if you are comfortable with it, stick with it. Because I think learning a lot of tools might it is time consuming, okay? But I tried VoiceThread because it is easy and quick, okay? And students can leave their comments in different ways, and they can leave their comments anywhere on the timeline of our comments. Okay, so I really couldn't answer that. Okay, is anything similar to VoiceThread from the 5 HP section in USA Moodle? I'm not sure, but maybe there's I think one of it, the 5 HP section, one of it is the interactive video. Okay, I think on Moodle. Okay, on our e-learn. I personally have tried it, but I don't really. I only try it for like 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, just to get the feel of it. I don't really I don't really use it because it's I think it's different from VoiceThread. Okay. But you can use it, you can try it, because there you can, I think you need to upload images. You cannot upload your all your PowerPoint slides. I don't think you can do that. You need to upload images to that, okay, to the tool for the interactive videos 5HP section on Moodle on eLearn, and then you need to create button for the interactive part, okay, whereby you can like give question or maybe have highlights saying that this is the important notes, something like that. Okay, but I think in that interactive video from the 5HP section on eLearn, students cannot ask questions. Okay, it is called interactive because we can ask students to answer quiz in that interactive video. Okay, but students cannot ask question unless we have provided question section, I think, like question button, if I'm not mistaken, because I have not really explored that. Okay, sorry about that, but you can try. Okay. There are a lot of tools, so depends on you, depends on what is it that you want. Okay, and of course your students preferences. Okay, so okay, Dr. Nurul Farhana. So it is a separate link per group for assessment because students can access each other's comments and can copy or adapt from each other's answers. Sorry, banyak soalan. It's okay, Dr. Nurul Farhana. Um, okay. For my course, okay, I only have 2 groups. Okay, that's how I did it. But it depends on how you design and create your voicethread and assessment. Okay, if you have a lot of group, okay, maybe you need to, but again, the free version of VoiceThread is only 5. So maybe you need to have one VoiceThread to have which for one assessment, okay, whereby the students need to leave the comments there or answer your questions there, and then you need to ensure that, or maybe the instruction state that students question should not be redundant or the same, okay, to avoid the same question being asked. Or if they do have some question and similar question, then they can just see the reply from you or from their peers. Okay, I hope that I'm answering your question. Okay, Dr. Farhana. Yeah, Dr. NY. Okay, yeah. Yes. With the interactive, yes. No immediate feedback from the student side. Yes, I believe so. Especially when they have issue. That's why I didn't use the interactive video 5 HP. And I find it quite hard to do it on eLearn. I think the screen is small, something like that. That's why I didn't use it. Okay. But again, you can explore Panopto, okay? It's on eLearn. It's on our eLearn. It's there, so you can use it. But you need to learn, of course. New tool, new learning experience. Okay? But for VoiceThread, it's quick and easy. Uh, y- uh, you need to prompt students, okay? In order for them to ask questions, okay? And make it like a must, okay? Maybe that answering question or replying to question is their attendance or 1 mark for their assessment, for example. So you need to be creative on designing or creating your VoiceThread, okay? So any other question? I hope that I'm answering your question. And I hope, okay, so, okay, sorry, before we delete, can we store it in other forms for storage? I honestly have not tried it, okay. I think you can download the VoiceThread, but in what form, I'm not sure, okay. Sorry, because I have not done that, okay. But you can try now. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Husnaida, for asking. So if you have any other questions or concern about it, you can email me. Okay. So I think that's all. If you don't have any more question, that's all for now. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that you have learned something new today, and hopefully you can apply VoiceThread in your course. Okay, thank you so much for joining and staying with me until the end. Okay. Um, I think that's all. I will share the slideshow. I will share the slide, okay, to CDAE, Puan Hazwani, and I believe that Puan Hazwani and or CDAE will share it with you, okay. So that's all. Sorry, we finished quite early. Okay. That's all. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question or didn't reach your expectation, but hopefully you learn something new. Okay. So I think that's all. Assalamualaikum and have a good day. Okay. Bye bye.
Mohon peserta untuk scan QR code untuk attendance. Jika tak boleh scan QR code tu, boleh guna link. Saya dah share link tu dekat chat. Apa-apa masalah boleh tolong email CDE